dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, it's good original crew, man. We're back. We got a request to Nick Crowley this week, man. We said, hey, let's do it. We got the dark world of Randonautica. I don't even know what's going on, but I know Nick Crowley likes to go down rabbit holes. That's a little disturbing, a little scary.
Yeah, to say the least.
Exactly, to say the least. This can get very dark. You ready? You been saying what?
Nothing. I'm not ready, but I'm ready.
No, I'm saying you finna say what before I ask you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Cause I said it can get very dark, and you said and something.
Don't worry about it.
But hey, man, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
lock it in with a thumbs up.
But let's dive into it, y'all. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. Let's see what this Nick Crowley one gonna be about. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
I just wanted to take a minute to give you a tutorial on how to use the Randonautica app.
Seattle police put up crime scenes to investigate the discovery of...
So head out with an open mind and wide eyes and travel into the world you never knew existed. Happy randonauting.
June 19th, 2020. It started off as an ordinary day for a group of teenagers in Seattle, Washington. As the temperatures rose into the 80s, the teens decided to get out of the house and go on an adventure that led them to Alki Beach in West Seattle. Within the group was TikTok user Ugg Henry, who would record the events that unfolded that day, as he had done many times before. Only this time, the events he would witness and record would change his life forever. Eventually, they had made their way over to Alki Beach Pier, a fairly popular tourist spot in the area, which was surrounded by large rocks on either side of the shore. The water was calm, and the tides had retreated, which revealed something strange to the group. A lone, black suitcase lying flat amongst the rocks. There's no telling how many people had noticed it too, on their walks onto the pier, and simply walked by. But for Henry, the mysterious suitcase was prime content for his video, and so he decided to hop over the barrier onto the large rocks and record his friend opening the suitcase.
If you saw a black suitcase just laying like that, what you do? When you around the pier and everything, what you use?
Good question. That's a good question. I don't know. I probably won't be hopping over anything, going to check it out for myself, but I would think that it's kind of odd that a suitcase is, so my mind, just because I'm weird sometimes, my mind is going to automatically go to like
being suspicious.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious.
Me personally, I'm not going to be curious and go and check it out for myself, but I'll probably just like see if,
I wouldn't want any of my DNA or anything being on it.
So I may call just to be sure, because you just never know. I may, call authorities just to see, because you.
So you want to just keep walking?
Minding
your own business.
Probably, if I see it, and like, how sometimes you kind of get like this feeling, this gut feeling that's some kind of little odd or out of place. Me personally, no, I don't think I keep.
What you think I'm gonna do?
What would you do? I think you would keep walking.
I don't know. I'm very much so.
Because you're super
you don't know what I'll do. Sometimes I might care. Sometimes I might. And
that's the thing. Like,
I'm very much so. You don't know.
In certain situations, you can be unpredictable, but you're super nonchalant about certain things.
A lot of things.
Certain things. So it just depends.
I'm just more unpredictable.
Bro. Wait, open it.
Open it.
Suitcase is small.
It stinks, y'all.
It stinks. It washed out. He said it stinks.
Oh. Oh.
The smell was overwhelming. Oh yeah, that alone will let me know.
Immediately after the suitcase was opened, a harsh smell filled the air, with each member of the group complaining about the strong stench.
Wow.
Along with this, inside the
The suitcase ain't wet either.
Somebody just tossed it over.
I don't even think they tossed it. I think they took it down there,
went down there and placed it.
But
my thing
because
is
if I feel like if it was tossed, it'd be more beat up and stuff. Because of the type of suitcase, because it doesn't look like an expensive suitcase. It looks cheap, and I feel like if you tossed it, it would have boom, boom, boom,
so
boom. I think somebody like went down there, especially even the way it is. I think somebody went down there. And
did they want it to be found?
A lot of times, even in situations, somebody could be trying to hide something, get rid of something, but still will want
to be found.
Want you to be found.
Because if I'm going down there, I'm just going to put it in the water.
Because even if I toss it, I'm going to make sure I toss it directly in the water. I'm not going to toss it on the side, on the rocks.
Right. So that's why I just was like, if you went down there and you just placed it, that's kind of odd. But, okay, we'll get more details.
I do. Or were they expecting high tide? And high tide, the water rises and takes... Because I don't know, like, the area. But I do know sometimes... the water will rise in those rock areas and sweep it away into the water.
But it's still odd to me because, like, going off of what you said, even if they did go there, and I'm not saying they didn't, but if they did and they just placed it, it still gives me, like, did you want it to be? Because this is a heavy traveled area, so...
And it's kind of in the open.
Yeah, so
somebody could just walk by and see it. So
that's crazy.
Suitcase was yet another bag, and though they couldn't see through it, they had their suspicions on what it could be, with their two guesses being either spoiled food or a body. And according to the video that Henry would later post, their second guess turned out to be correct. Now, upon watching this video for the first time, I immediately questioned how real it actually was, especially when I saw that it was captioned with the hashtag murder. But with only the slightest bit of digging, I quickly realized that this video was in fact very real.
Now, it is back there across this popular recreation path on those rocks where police recovered human remains on Friday.
That day, police would discover that within the suitcase were the remains of an unidentified murder victim, a victim who had been cut up into pieces, put inside multiple bags, and thrown into the water, with search teams eventually finding other bags in the area that included human remains.
Oh, so because the bag didn't look wet. It didn't look wet, did it?
No.
So I guess, because I was even assumed that the inside of it would be wet too. That is crazy. What?
Okay.
As of now, it's not currently confirmed whether these remains are all from the same person or from multiple others, but it seems that the assumption as of now is that this is just one victim. This group had literally stumbled upon a cut-up corpse, and they had recorded the entire thing. The teens would later report that it took cops over 3 hours to get to the scene, and in the meantime, the water had rose and lifted up the suitcase, revealing some of its contents. They didn't go into detail as to what exactly they saw, as it was too disturbing to discuss, but it certainly leaves a lot to the imagination.
You said what?
I said, did you read what was on?
Yeah, scuba divers had to recover.
I didn't know if you was able to read it fast enough.
It was a gruesome discovery, and one that would likely haunt these teenagers forever, especially once the virality of this story dies down. But there's one more strange detail of this case, one that will be the focus of the remainder of this video, When these teenagers went out for their summer adventure, it wasn't them who decided to head to that specific location. As it turns out, they were sent there.
See, why you keep staring at me the whole time?
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
At the beginning of the video, a caption appears on the screen saying, "Randonaut sent us to this part of the beach, and we found this black suitcase." It was something that I didn't focus on at first, and it's easy to gloss over considering how shocking the rest of the video is. But this detail turns out to be extremely important. It makes this case even more insane. Over the past few months, an app called Randonautica has been going viral due to its unique premise. Apparently, the app uses quantum number generators to give the user a random set of coordinates so you can travel to a brand new spot, which is always somewhere near your current location. But according to its creators, it's much more than this. They believe that our thoughts and our minds can control the environment around us. When using the app, they ask for your intentions before the trip, and it's said that when you visit these random locations, your mind manifests these intentions into real-world coincidences within your environment. It's a bit confusing, but supposedly the app puts you in a place you normally would never be in, to break you out of your supposed simulation. And doing this allows you to manifest something that you've been looking for. And normally this comes in the form of some sort of unexplainable coincidence. So for example, if you are looking for peace, then the app might lead you to a peaceful spot.
Oh, hell
The
no.
premise is interesting, and truthfully it seems very far-fetched. But as strange as it all sounds, the app has produced results that are even stranger, with our initial story being the darkest example. According to Ugg Henry, he and his friends had been using the app the morning of June 19th, and the coordinates it gave them landed directly where the suitcase had been found. The odds of that happening are astronomical, and at the very least, it's a very strange coincidence. But it's far from the only one.
Dude, what is this? It's people, right? It's flashlights, right? Why are they not talking to us when we're yelling hello? Just don't.
Because I think it's a cold.
Leave.
Leave? Yes, go.
I just went randonauting, and our intention was death. Huh? We were on our way to the spot, and I look out my window, and there's someone laying in the gutter with their wife literally, like, on them, holding them. And so I parked and got out, and he got shot. And Darius he wrapped his jacket around the wound. And then the cops came, and we got questioned, and I said to leave.
I find this house, and I'm like, what the fuck time vortex or alternate dimension did I go into? Because A, none of this was on my way to my destination. B, I've lived in this area my whole life, and I've never seen this. Okay, now look, are those birds? Not like real birds, but are those like fake birds?
People have reported that the app...
What is happening? What?
No.
No.
You want to try it one day? Hey, we could be like, hey, sports. Send me.
Look, if.
But no, you want to know my location and all
that.
That too. Well, every app asks you for your location services,
true.
so that in itself. But this app is very sketchy to me.
Yeah. If you say, so where do you think you're gonna land? Where do you think it's gonna take you?
A private basketball court that nobody really be knowing about.
See, like if it's something like cool and safe, maybe. But this gives me very much like. I mean, people. I guess people
why the fuck
like
would you
enjoying
even?
it.
But peep this. Why the fuck would you even go in there and say, "What are you here for?" Death.
That's kind of odd. Not kind of. That is odd.
You are odd to even.
Because I'll be scared my attention.
And then you experience some shit, and so you ball. You asked for this shit.
I guess it was like maybe if it was like your first time, you like something so far fetched.
Nope, I'm not even going there though.
I know, but some people do. I wouldn't do that, but a lot of people do.
But don't be on here crying when that so far fetched happened.
Yeah, true.
So, would you do this with you and your girls?
Heck no.
You think they'll do it?
No.
One on would.
Which one? Say which one.
I'm gonna say the shorter one. I feel like she would.
No.
She ain't that curious minded.
Not like
the
that.
The other one, she just be very much so like.
She's very nonchalant.
Nonchalant, be like,
she
sure.
Just go with the flow.
She be like, sure, y'all want to do.
Whatever y'all want to do, I'm down. Yeah, so.
No. I think the short one would though.
She probably would. She's very adventurous and outgoing.
That's what I mean.
She probably would.
You the only one to be like, hell no.
I'm always the one that's like, no. Let's see. No, not doing it. Yeah, you right. I know I'm right. Think about it.
This crazy. And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm low key like, I wanna, but I'm like, hell no. Cause you never know
you're very curious.
But you never know what might. I just like to look into stuff.
Yes, you do. You are that person.
But this shit, ain't this a coffin?
That's what it looked like, one of them old ones.
No, it look like have you ever seen like they put you inside and it's be like the kind of like a.
Led them to murder scenes, paranormal hotspots, and places that simply shouldn't even exist. And all these findings have made me wonder if there really is any truth to this app. Okay, so over the past few days, I have been reading up on this, and I actually found a lot of warnings from people online who are basically saying,
did you know this was Nick? Oh yeah, you did.
Don't try this. It's dangerous. One of them reads, be cautious. You are dabbling in quantum manipulation, destined to cause unnatural shifts in the space-time continuum. Basically, you are opening doors you cannot close. Be careful what you wish for. The universe will grant your every wish, but not as you intend it to be. So people are really out here taking this stuff seriously. And I think for me, it's creepy, but at the same time, I can't bring myself to totally believe that an app could have this kind of power. And I'm just really skeptical about the whole thing, because when you see these crazy coincidences that people have been having, for a lot of them, it's impossible to prove if they're real or not. But the ones that have been proven are just so weird. Bizarre. They're so strange. It seems impossible. But I feel like the only way for me to ever believe in something like this would be to experience an unexplainable coincidence for myself.
Nick, you did it.
Hello, my fellow Randonautica.
If Nick did it, hell no, Nick do be doing shit though. We just watched the lens of Nick.
I come from a place where I'm not playing with nothing. You talking about opening?
We just live through the lens of Nick.
Yes,
that's all.
I'll do that.
You know what? It'd be dope to go back home. No.
I definitely
back home
back home and doing it.
So you'll be more comfortable doing it up here than back home.
No.
I'm just saying which area you feel like be like back home or up here.
Maybe back home.
The only reason why I say back home is because I know a lot of the area back home. But again, with back home, it's a lot of
Maybe back home. If
home,
I was curious and wanted to do something like this,
you might stumble over some real shit back home, because you know, back home is very much so the history of the area. Mm-hmm. It's some shit you don't want to see.
Well, don't be out here playing.
You might stumble over some stuff that's been there for hundreds of years that, you know.
Baby, I'm good. I live through other people.
They still got them old, in my town, they still got all them houses lined up like trophies. That were the once slavery was finished, they cashed their money out. They built all them big old, you know what I'm saying? And now they use them as monumental homes. I'm like, see, like, why they got all these markers? Like, those the old rich homes. And then you see all the, you know. I'd be like, bro, just imagine the slaves that used to be in this cotton field, this cotton field, this cotton field, that cotton field and on farming on that land. Because even the way it's laid out, you just like, especially the road like in between us, the one you hate me going down, because it's a railroad track go right across, right with the road. And so just imagine, because there ain't nothing but fields, like farm fields and cotton fields and stuff. Just imagine the amount of people that used to be slaves and stuff up. And it might send us a coordination off into them woods.
You gonna be going by yourself? You talking about we? You? I told you now.
And you know back home that you gonna pop out and go somewhere. What y'all doing over here on my land? It's it.
I'm done.
It's one of them situations. You just go see ghosts. Oh shit! I caught a crowd.
It's not
One of
funny.
those situations. See, they shooting.
It's not funny.
But it's the truth.
That's why it's not funny.
It's real truth. Like back when we always say back home, you got to really think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Are you ready for our big adventure?
Nope.
I have the Randonaut app open now. Finding a location. All right, focus on your intent. What's our intent? What should it be?
Blood over intent.
Okay, no, let's do blood. Let's do blood.
Blood?
No, it has to be something fun. Let's do happiness. Let's look for some happiness. I
let's
feel
do
like we
some-
could use that, you know?
Yeah.
Got good.
All right, point generated. So it gave me 2 points that we can go to. It's a 44-minute walk. Do you want to walk, buddy?
No.
I feel like I'm back in the old days of this channel where I would review ghost hunting apps and different apps like that. Oh,
Back in the good old days when I wasn't part of your life.
it really was the good old days, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, Nick.
Destinations on the left. Shut up. Wow.
I'm really not seeing anything here, buddy.
I don't even like the exterior of these houses.
Right here is where our happiness lies. It looks pretty beautiful, but I'm not seeing anything. So basically, what happened there is it took us to somebody's house. So we couldn't really go on and explore, so it's off to our next point. And if we don't find anything there, then we might have to file a lawsuit. Okay, we are making our turn onto our second spot here. This is our last chance for happiness. Maybe ever, honestly. I see police sirens. You see that? Alright, wait, we have to investigate this. Or is he coming my way?
No, he's coming our way.
He looks like, oh my god.
No, he's coming our way. Yo, it stopped. What the hell? They're getting out. Just stop.
What's that? Like an emergency vehicle?
The
Fire
The
rescue,
fire- yeah.
fire rescue type. Yeah.
Oh, there's another ambulance. What the? Okay, so
Okay, this
That's
is
the
exactly
ambulance.
where it's said to be. This is the exact location of where
not
that house
happiness.
is. Right there.
how the? Nick.
No. This could be bad. Because I don't know what's happening.
Oh, okay. I don't want to record because it looks like they're getting out the stretcher and stuff. Like I don't. Like there's no way we could have even faked that.
How's that happening?
Because her true intent was blood. She said something.
It was wanted. Because it's
Her
all
true
about
is-
intent. The
your
first
true-
okay, yours was happiness. It was like this peaceful little backyard, whatever this house.
The
But her
second
second, now I'm going down this. I went down this rabbit hole last night.
What rabbit hole?
I'll tell you about it later. I'll tell you about it later.
Just give a brief synopsis.
I don't even know what it was about. I was halfway asleep and I was just strolling, and I don't know how I got there, but it took me to. I was on TikTok, and it took me. I typed in one thing, and then it took me down this other, and then I started. I don't know, child.
You ain't tell us nothing, y'all.
You know,
what it was
seriously,
about.
seriously, this is. I'm not even joking. That is so.
Nick.
I hope everyone's okay. Holy
I know,
shit.
right?
I'm actually shaking. Like I'm not even joking. I'm actually shaking.
Look, another one. Another one's coming.
What?
Another ambulance.
Oh my god. They're turning down.
Where is he going? We gotta follow him.
Okay.
Because that's the street it told us to turn down. Okay, this is weird. This is seriously so weird, dude.
Then
Right
your
where he's at.
destination will be on the left.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is.
Wait, put it up.
It is literally right where they are going in. I don't get like this.
I'm actually scared. Like.
Fucking shit.
Nigga, these people are looking at us, so maybe we should.
Where? Okay, let's get out of here. The pinpoint that it gave us was right in between two houses, and there's ambulances out front of both. And our pinpoint was right in the middle of both of them. It just, when I was watching these videos, I kept thinking, oh, this shit looks so fake. Like, there's no way that actually happened. And now, I feel like this is going to be one of those videos. It's too crazy of a coincidence to be real. That's how I feel.
But the thing is, how do you even fake, like, look at that, there's another one coming.
I'm literally right here and I can't even believe it.
That's not happiness.
Look at, yep, look at, it's going to turn left. Look, it's going to turn left. It's going to turn left. Look at that. Look at, it's going exactly where the pinpoint was. Dude, this is weird, freaky stuff. We're just gonna drive past it one more time.
Oh my god.
Look at that shit.
Oh, look at, they got the...
What the fuck? They got both sides. Nah, that's crazy.
That's
what the hell?
That's horrible.
So I think it's safe to say that we did encounter some unexplainable occurrences when we were out there. I mean, the coordinates that it sent us to were right in between two houses, and as soon as we pulled up, ambulances and fire trucks just showed up out of literally nowhere. I guess in my mind, it just doesn't make any sense how that could have happened. Now, I want to note that I've been searching all over to try and figure out what actually happened at these houses, but there's been nothing in the news about it, so I'm hoping that maybe whatever happened wasn't too bad. However, I did see in the obituaries that someone actually passed away in that same neighborhood on that same exact day. So maybe it's just a coincidence, but honestly, you never know. And I think back to when I set my intention and when I jokingly said blood.
Okay, no, let's do blood. Let's do blood.
Blood?
I don't know. It just makes me question a lot of things. But you guys know me. I'm a very skeptical person. So after our first time using the app, we decided to give it another try later that night, just to see if we'd experience something similar.
This will be the ultimate tester, I feel like.
Nah, that first one, I feel like...
Some people don't believe in coincidence, so...
I guess Nick is trying to like prove himself like, oh, that was just some random. You know.
Yeah, that was just random. Like it's a coincidence that we just so happen to be. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't believe in that. Yeah. But now if something happened, look now, I ain't doing it at night.
Oh, so you would do it?
No, I'm just saying if I did, if I was, I'm very open, but I'm not open to like stuff like this. But if I did do it,
yeah,
it'd have to be in the daytime. I don't do night activities.
Because we got something unexplainable.
I know somebody would do it with you.
Stop saying who would do it with me, because I'm not.
I'm saying I know somebody who would do it.
Who?
Somebody that already see spirits anyway.
Oh, yeah. My baby, she'll be inviting all type of stuff. I wouldn't even go with her. I swear. Baby, she be too open letting everybody come. And when I say everybody come, I mean spirits, y'all.
I think she would.
You know something? I think that was another reason when I used to go over, when I left, I felt so heavy every time I left. Because it just was so much.
She said a lot of spirits used to be roaming the house.
Yes.
And she be talking to them. Tell now take your ass downstairs. I'd be like, when you used to come back to me, I was like, shit. And I'll be telling you, like, on some real spill, you can't go in everybody's house.
You cannot let everybody come in your house. I swear. I know a lot of people don't believe in
because you might carry some shit back with you.
But baby,
you leave out somebody's might get in a car and ride with you and come right into your house.
Fact, and stuff actually used to happen, and she had cameras. Like I told you about that incident. Like you can literally see on the camera
certain
stuff
things
happening. And I'm like, bro, I used to feel so heavy after I left, bro.
She used to love want people be all over there.
Over there, and I'm like, I don't want to, like, it just
I used
sucked my
to
energy.
tell you. I used to tell you, and she used to come, whew. I used to be like, bro, you better say some words before you come in this house.
Oh, baby, yeah, you already know.
Because some can get in the car, ride back with you to your location, and say, "Whoo, got me a new crib." And you be like, "No, the fuck you don't. Take your ass back over there to that motherfucker."
Similar.
This will be the ultimate test here, I feel like. Because we got something unexplainable the first time, and if it happens more than once, then it's going to tell us a lot. So for this one, I want to do something darker. I think we should do...
Darker?
Yeah, darker. Don't you think?
I mean, shit, I guess.
I mean, for the video sake, I feel like it
for the
fits this
video
channel.
sake.
So
It does.
I think it should be death.
Who?
What do you think?
No.
You don't like that idea?
No.
We're gonna die now.
Okay,
Don't
after
say
last time, I
it.
feel weird saying that, but I think that's what it's going to be. Death is my intention. Not for us, but we'll
Please
see.
be very
So
direct.
let's see what we find. Oh, it's that car is turned off. Hold on, wait.
See?
Yeah, the car did.
Let's find out.
This makes me so nervous.
And that's it. That's the end of the footage. Because on our way to our first location, a car swerved in front of us and literally missed us by like a fraction of a second. It was the scariest, craziest thing that I've ever experienced. It was a straight road where the speed limit was 55, and so I was going about 60, and I'm assuming the other car was as well, and they swerved in front of us and swerved away at the last possible second. And from my point of view, it looked like they missed us by literally inches. And if we had collided head on going that speed, the result would be life-changing, if not life-ending. And our intention was death. I don't know. I've never been someone to believe in something like this, and rationally my brain is telling me that this app is not real, it's not true. But it's like, how do you explain that? Because even if it was just a coincidence, that's what the app is all about. Coincidences. So if you decide to use this app, I would just say, be careful. Because with everything I've seen, it really seems like this app has a dark side to it.
It was strange.
For the strange, dark, and mysterious
Oh
delivery
my
store for
gosh.
me.
I am good. Like I've been through too much and experienced too much to be playing with apps.
I
and
need
stuff
more.
like this.
I need more backstory on the actual story. Original
Yeah, I
story.
want to know. Like,
What
I
happened
guess
in
I
Seattle?
have to look it up myself and see.
Yeah.
I have enough like the date and the city and stuff like that, so
True.
I'll be able to look up something just to see like what came about from it. But yeah,
That's facts.
no, thank you. You can play around with it.
I won't.
Yeah,
You already
you're gonna
know.
be by yourself.
You already know. But hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment
Please
section
do.
down below, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me.